You want me to play that bitch low key?
We'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Oh, shit. See, bro, y'all should have kept that shit to yourself, man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Spartans offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that, and you start to build on it for this offense, and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll wrestle just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to get it through the air. Wide open downfield. It's a running room. Touchdown, Spartans. Oh, that will be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Williams looking for a man. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the return, and the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many.
You're probably about to get an offer from somewhere because your contract about to expire.
Early and often.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Let's talk a bit about Michigan State. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Finds a crease at the 20. And he runs. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the holes.
They're trying to get up, nigga. It's 11 o'clock.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here.
That's right. They're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nose incomplete. I'm okay with that. I'm the offensive coordinator. They keep taking shots down the field. We're going to make him onto that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's Boyd. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's, it's about the Jimmys and the Joes, and when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Breaks into the open. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle boxes. He moved the throw away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Runs through a tackle. 2nd down coming up on this red zone.
This figure is hilarious, man.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Well, I think the coaching staff
knew
that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10.
You don't know what they do.
The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Ripping through the defense. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. On the move. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams will pass. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. A little bit more
that's how you got the charge today.
completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down.
That's how he got in his car accident.
Makes the grab on the left.
Like getting his dick up our
They
dude.
finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires to the end zone.
For the way, man, that nigga's the whole female.
Washington. That's the way you finish a drive and put up
That
points.
nigga got a bussy.
Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. Oh, he's got some space. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Throws for the tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Here they go, first and 10 from the 48.
Make my heart.
Using his legs, it's Peterson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans have it with a first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. Bought a little time, lets it go.
I feel you like it now.
Just a little too much. Behind the chains now on second and long. Power football with the run. Fights off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. An explosive play in the running
Y'all
game.
nigga ain't listening. No Detroit shit.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success.
Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Spartans trying to cash it in on first and goal. They've been running it, but now the pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover it. That last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
Oh, dude.
Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great.
That nigga won, bro.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quarterback moving.
I love when you change the launch point. When you move the quarterback and bootleg him outside of the pocket. You can see he does a really good job of gaining.
How much yards your receiver finished with?
Now he's a threat to run the football or throw it. Guys have to drop back a little bit. Then he can run the football and get a positive gain.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. On first down from their own 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line.
The Cavaliers is funny.
To play some good ball. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans come to the line.
That nigga make me mad. I found him. I police report on the other nigga's behalf.
Running into the open space. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. They
transporting.
and paid off with the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The returner will field it and try to do some business.
I don't drink coffee.
Any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Williams looking for a man. Going for the big play. Pulls it in down the sideline. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's not afraid to go deep.
He made his coffee like that.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get
that nigga thug with a heart
here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Williams. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Williams. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his
Bro, can you play left?
The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab near the marker is Harris. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Williams will pass. Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Now, found good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? The running back looking for room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Rolling on the run. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets the pick, but not the pick 6, as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And this has just been a passing
Did y'all know?
Really by both offenses.
Did y'all know in the game of football, if a team wins the coin toss and they decide to kick instead of defer, they have to kick at halftime too?
Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Yeah, so if you so there's 3 options on the coin toss if you win. You got receive, defer, and kick. If you choose kick, you have to kick that motherfucker off at halftime too. Yeah. This happened. This happened to me when I was a kid. That's why I never was ever a captain again. I didn't know. I said I wanted to kick the ball. They said, okay. Oh, damn.
It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game,
I'll never forget my coach so mad. He said, did you choose to kick? I was like, yeah. He's like, man, that means that. I'm like, oh.
Saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense. Get up.
My dad only coached me in football one time.
That play is going to help their momentum.
MJ. My brother and I played one-on-one today.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down.
Shit, I won.
Inches away from moving the stick.
No, I won. We played 3 dribbles. I won. Then we shot for 10. I won that too. He left the rehearsal dinner.
And the Huskies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll go to the sneak.
Yeah, my her uncle got a school for basketball. Yeah, his backyard.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
Hell no.
Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. He's got it again.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen.
That's what NBA players do to position.
The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
Yeah, buddy, Titan. Who y'all drafting?
But not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it
Who y'all
up to
drafting?
14. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Snagged out of the air.
How was that?
Huskies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to the end zone.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day.
Yeah.
What a ball game.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. And some room to work. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. That big play is just what they needed.
Oh, they let 7 4s in there?
Just outside the 40.
They let rhythm to them? What league is this?
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it from the gun. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Made a defender miss. Touchdown Spartans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Ross. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Williams will pass. Got his man on the right.
Yeah.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right
These,
around the
these
34-yard
out
line, and
routes
now
these
they've got a
niggas
little
be
something
running, bro,
brewing.
be
They've
insane,
got a
bro.
1st and 10 at the 34. Quickly to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the 1st down and more. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield. At the 48.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was fun.
Turning it on. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Huskies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. Runs through the tackle. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one, a 3rd, unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Washington. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give, And tick, 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 tick. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finding an escape route. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you know, if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end.
Touchdown, Michigan State! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Williams looking for a man. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll try to run for it. And that is how we will wrap this one up. When we get to the offseason and they start having